The Soldier's Home. By Ernest Hemingway. Harold Krebs came back home to Oklahoma. He appears as a former U.S. Marine after World War I. All the other veterans have already come back, so there is no loud celebration. But nothing is the same for him there, in his hometown. At first, Krebs doesn't want to share his war stories. However, when he finally decides to open up, the citizens don't appreciate it. They are tired of listening to the real and horrific tales of the bloody battle life. People want to listen to the tales of heroes, bravery, and courage. Harold feels trapped because he doesn't want to lie. Dishonesty and altering his memories just makes him nauseous. But it appears that it is the only way to survive here, so Krebs starts adapting and exaggerating his experience. Now, the former Marine wastes his time sleeping, eating, playing pool, and practicing the clarinet. His mother seems to be trying to help, and his father openly doesn't care. Krebs also wishes to start a relationship but realizes that he doesn't want any complications. It would only lead to more lie. The conversation between Harold and his mother appears to be the climax of Soldier's Home. She is worried about his future and asks him about his plans for a job. She pushes him to start working and talks about religion. Then, she asks whether Krebs loves her. He honestly says that he doesn't. It makes his mother burst into tears. To accommodate her somehow, he overcomes his nausea and lies, feeling that he simply can't live like that anymore. Harold decides to move to Kansas City. There he hopes to begin a new calm and smooth life. Before leaving, he stops by the stadium to watch his younger sister play baseball. She made him promise to do it. Analysis. Iceberg theory. Hemingway uses the technique for his short story. This style is oftentimes used by Ernest Hemingway. This means that the deeper meaning of the story is hidden beneath the surface, requiring interpretation from main character, the reader. The main character is Harold Krebs, a soldier who has returned to the U.S. a year after World War I has ended. The narrative is focused on his thoughts and feelings about the war and about coming home. Other characters, such as Krebs' mother and sister, are also relevant, since their interactions with Krebs highlight his lack of alienation from society. Setting. The events take place in Oklahoma, U.S. There are also a few references to the places where Krebs fought in Europe. The social setting focuses on the experiences of war and the psychological consequences brought on by traumatic events. The social setting also focuses on gender roles and on the community's attitude towards returning soldiers. Point of view. The short story is told by a third-person narrator. The narrator adopts Krebs' point of view and has limited knowledge of what the other characters think or feel. Title. The title of the short story Soldier's Home by Ernest Hemingway makes readers expect a story about a soldier and his home. Given Hemingway's experience in World War I, readers might guess that the story is going to explore events related to a soldier's return from this war. Furthermore, the apostrophe means that the title can be read in two different ways. The soldier is home or home of the soldier. The title turns out to be somewhat ironic. For the main character Harold Krebs, his hometown and the house he lives in are no longer home. He does not feel that he belongs there and struggles to reconnect with his family, and his community. Since Krabs has arrived much later than other soldiers, his community shows no interest in him or his stories. His family does not seem to understand him either. It is suggested that Krebs feels both out of place and without a purpose now that he is back from the war.
Like, share, subscribe.